Alright, hello everybody, welcome back. How's it going? I just realised I forgot to check that my mic levels were right before clicking record, so you're gonna have to listen to me doing that, which yes, is very stupid. They're all good. So slight inconvenience. My game audio is not recording no matter what I do, and I have no idea why. I've tried everything. I've tried changing it to a different input, I've tried changing to a different output, I've tried everything I can. I've tried anything I can think of to make my game audio record, and it's just not having any of it, so apologies for that. I will try my hardest to figure it out and get it sorted for next episode, but for this one, I'm sorry, but you have to go with no game audio, and I am just moving my mic across my desk, so I'm sorry if you can hear that. I really should have come more prepared before clicking record, but I like the vibe of just not knowing what I'm doing. Let's plant these trees, but hey, how have you guys been? You've been good? How's everything been hanging since the last episode? I've been doing alright. What have I been up to since the last episode? When was the last episode? How long since I can find out quickly, because I do have my own channel up on a tab on Chrome at all times. It's been a couple weeks. It's been like 2 weeks since my last episode of this. What have I done in the last 2 weeks? Not too much of interest. Some things have I been doing. What have I done in the last 2 weeks? Some things I don't know if I can talk about, for personal reasons, for other people's privacy, you know. There's those sorts of things where I'm like, you know what, I could talk about what I've done with this person or that person, but do they really want that going out there to potentially anyone? Probably not. So let's just say hanging out with friends online. Let's call it that. I've been doing that recently. Obviously not hanging out in person because COVID-19 is still very much a thing. We're still in lockdowns here in the UK. At least where I am, we're still in a lockdown. I don't remember what kind of lockdown we're in. I just know I'm not going outside at all. So yeah. I have no idea. We have the tier system. I don't know if that's still a thing. I really don't know what it is. I just know that I'm not allowed to go outside at the moment, and that's basically the height of my knowledge of the situation. Is don't go outside, don't meet up with people. I mean, I could go outside if I need to. If, you know, say I needed to, say some food needed buying, and I was the only one that could go out and get it. Then obviously, yes, I can go outside for that. But if I just want to go meet up with a mate, not gonna happen until the restrictions are changed, which is fine. I'm not that bothered. Yeah, of course it'll be nice to go out and see people again, but you know, I'd rather wait a while to see people and not have the risk of the virus over just going out now and potentially, you know, getting a deadly virus, because that would not be fun for anybody involved. Especially as I'd have to go into complete isolation for a while, which would also not be very fun. I do know someone that's in isolation at the moment, and they're saying they're not having too much fun, but like they are more of an introverted person, so they're calm with being inside all the time. It's just the having no chance of going outside because someone they live with has tested positive. So yeah, no, it's mad, the virus. It's crazy. I mean, I'm sure you all know very much about it, unless you are a viewer of mine that's in Australia or New Zealand, which I believe, I mean, do correct me if I'm wrong, I believe are both currently extremely low numbers, if not zero, and able to just go outside. I'm pretty sure New Zealand is, right? If I've been keeping up with the news correctly. I know it was at one point, but I don't know if it still is. I'll be honest, I don't keep up with news from the complete other side of the world than me, because, you know, their life happens on a completely different time frame to mine. Actually, you know what? That's a lie. I basically live in a time zone of theirs. My sleep schedule is very bad because of this whole lockdown. I'm just spending all my time inside. I have nowhere to go. No reason to get up early. That's a lie. I sometimes have, you know, online classes to do. Do I do them on time? most of the time, yes. I was meant to have one earlier today as I'm recording this, which is Monday. I think this will be going out on Tuesday. But yeah, I was meant to have one earlier, and I was like, I checked on Sunday evening to see, all right, what time is it going to be? And I saw nothing, so I was like, all right, I guess it's going to be rescheduled or something. Like, there's no word on it. So I wake up this afternoon. Yes, I wake up in the afternoon. Shut up. It is currently 25 minutes to 5 in the morning as I'm recording this. So that gives you a little insight into my sleep schedule, that I'm recording a video at this time. But yeah. So that happened, and I wake up and I was like, you know, I'll check, see if it's been posted or what time I'm meant to be online tomorrow. And it's just like, and I see a message posted at like 9:30 this morning, just being like, yeah, you need to be on at 12 today. I'm like, so I missed that. I don't really know how I'm gonna make the excuse next week, but I'll have to figure out something. Because I know for a fact it's gonna be like, so why did you not turn up last week? I can't really be like, listen, so you know sleep schedules and that? They'll be like, yes. Like, don't got one, fam. My one's gone to Narnia. So that's something I have to figure out within 7 days. Is how do I excuse myself for not being at an online lesson? That's yeah, no, I don't know how I'm gonna do that, but I'll figure something out, right? Probably, maybe. See if I get anything out of these eggs. Nope. No more spruce saplings. I will plant these oak ones. It's always nice to just plant the saplings. Ooh, Jesus, sorry. How much do I have? I think this should be a good amount. I could probably keep working with the amount that I have here. But yeah, going on. What's cracking, my guys? You been well? Been keeping yourself safe? I hope you have. I hope you haven't been going out and disregarding your local guidelines about the COVID disease. The COVID disease. Wow, that's a weird way of putting it. Yeah, but I hope you haven't been disregarding the guidelines in your area of how to go about dealing in your COVID world. I hope you've been adhering to the lockdowns in your area, or whatever your area may have. I don't know, because I get views from all kinds of places. I've had views from many different countries in the world. Most of them, I'll admit, are UK and US, which is kind of to be expected for an English-speaking channel, and a solely English-speaking channel. You know, when my top views come from probably two of the biggest first language English countries, that did not make sense as a sentence. From two of the countries with the biggest populations where English is the first language is what I was trying to say. No real surprise that they're the ones that are giving me the most viewers, because, you know, I'm quite literally speaking their language. It's like how Canada's up there as well, because, you know, again, a lot of English speakers there. There's some people that speak French in Canada and some people that speak English, but, you know, there's still a large amount of people in that country that are English speakers. So I've got views from all over the world. I'm pretty sure I've had some from the likes of Romania's one. I remember having some views from. Sweden I get some from every now and then. You know, I can check my channel analytics while I'm here. Audience, that's the one I'm looking for. Total geographies of lifetime. So yeah, US, UK, Canada, then Romania, France, Australia, Netherlands, and the Bahamas are the next ones, which is a strange one to think, but I don't really know. I don't know how. I don't know why I get Bahamas viewers, and but you know what? I appreciate it. No matter where you're from, I appreciate the views that you give me. Every single one of them. Always nice. No matter who they come from, no matter where you're from in the world, I appreciate it. Is 42 enough? I don't know if it's going to be. It's not. Definitely not. But it's okay. That's the problem with making something this damn big. Let's do like 10 and then 40. I know it's going to be more than enough. It just gives me some to spare. I'm actually going to need to do this but all again because it's going to be 2 levels, isn't it? So I have to go up. So I've made it how many high? I forget. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that means the middle of this is... So why am I not doing the maths? Wait, so when we're in the middle, this is... Which one of these is right in the middle? So it's this level here. So where I just placed that block there, that's the middle layer. So we have to do another whole layer along like that. We need to leave enough space for me to be able to we need to be able to climb up and down it. So just go along from there, along, and to about here, and just place another block that is on the right level. Yes, so I just place a few blocks like that, just so I know whereabouts I'm looking when I'm going to be building it, because it would be terrible to not know what level I'm building on. So just place the rest of this stack along as a start. It's going to be really awkward to do this because it is just that one block too high to really get a good space on it. So you have to be real dead close, and I'm going to do that many times, but that is okay. There we go. So that's going to be where it's at. That's going to be the second level, which still gives me full space for headroom. So you see I'm jumping and I'm still noticeably below it. So yeah, and it's going to be like this. So this is going to be another floor. Then I am probably going to keep a little route up to the roof, maybe. I don't know. I might make something more out of this roof. I'm not sure. I haven't really figured out what I'm doing with this place. I've just sort of going with it, seeing what I can do, and just having a bit of fun with it. You know what? I do want to go visit our old spot again soon. Actually, I need to figure out. Hold up, I need the coordinates of this, and then I need to get the coordinates of my old place, which means I have to do stuff that you're not going to be able to see. Because I have my recording software set to only capture Minecraft. What I'm doing now is I'm going into my Minecraft folder, and I'm getting my screenshots, and I'm finding my home, and then my other home, away from this. And then what I'm doing is I'm getting the coordinates from that, comparing it to the coordinates of this, and seeing which direction I need to build basically a big tunnel in. So that's it. So it's 4173,278. So 4173,278. So 41. So it means it's this. It's okay. So it's this way. 41. Okay, so go out. So 41's this way. 70. Then was it 73 on how high it is, which is fine. That's not biggest deal. And then 278. So 40. So we've got this go down to 41. Then this 278. So it's in this direction. So it's going to be sort of diagonal, which means I'm going to have to build it out to. Okay. So I want the. So I'm going to do it with the minecart track, and I want it to come out into my house just around here or so. So I'm just going to screenshot that, which means that I'm going to have to build it across to about 741. 232. So I'm going to have to go 232 on this, and then come through this way from. Okay, I don't know. It's confusing. I know what I mean in my head, but I don't know how to explain it. So like from this way, as you see, we're moving on the x-axis. We're gonna have to go to about here, and then we're gonna have to come in from this way. So what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to build it across. So let's say it's let's see. Okay, what are my coordinates again? So it's 41. I'm not going to go all the way to 40. You know, I will go all the way to 41, just figure it out. So get prepared for a couple hundred blocks. Well, like 180 blocks of running right now. I'm going to turn that off while I'm running. So I've got 180 blocks across. So I can figure out what I'm doing. We are just going to run back to the other place. Actually, probably not, because it's quite far away on the Z-axis, isn't it? Yeah. I'm running in the wrong direction, aren't I? Yep, I'm meant to be running in this direction. Okay, so I was meant to run in the X-axis, I was running on the Z-axis there. So I'm confusing myself here. So, okay, I've got the 3 points here. So this I'm gonna have to come up to, yeah, so I'm gonna have to come up to 231 here. So I'm gonna have to be underground, come up to about this point, then make this, then come to this block of 231. Let's call this 231. I know this one down here is 231 down there, but I don't want to jump down. Have it turn 90 degrees to here, and then move across the Z-axis like this, and then keep running like this, and then, yep, we will end up, because it's still going to be underground, we're going to end up going all the way across, I can't be able to jump over it, and then popping out just on the other side of this wall. I hope I explained that well, because I know it probably made no sense, but it makes sense in my brain. The thing for that is, as I've said, I'm gonna like explode a tunnel. So for that I'm gonna need TNT, which I am just gonna spawn in, because obviously this is a peaceful series and you can't get the gunpowder for TNT on peaceful. So I am just gonna have to spawn it in. It feels a bit cheaty, but I've always wanted to keep this as a peaceful series, and I'm not going to change that just so I can get a bunch of gunpowder and then nothing else, because then that would just make a weird dynamic where, well, it is peaceful except for this one time where you had to collect a little gunpowder, so I'm just going to spawn it in. I feel like I need to do something, you know, to justify it. So like, I think, what's the recipe for TNT? Let me remind myself. I'm not going to be able to find it unless I'm on a crafting table. I really don't know why I didn't think that through. So, crafting table, TNT. So it's 4 sand plus 5 gunpowder. Right. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to spawn in all the gunpowder I need, but all the sand I need, I will get that myself. So, figure out how much I need. I think I'm going to put, you know what, I need to figure this out. So, Minecraft range of explosion. So explosion power is 4, approximately 4 blocks for TNT, 3 for uncharged creepers, 6 for charged creepers, 1 for gas fireball. Okay, so TNT explodes out 4 blocks. Alright. Yeah, the best way to do it is just actually explode something with TNT. Okay, you know what? We're going to do this. I'm going to figure this out with you all here with me. So, do this. We're just going to find a little empty spot of grass. I'm just going to cover over once I'm done. I need a little flat bit. A flat bit of a few blocks. Okay, we're going to do it on this bit here. Right, so, option, no, we're going to open to LAN, allow cheats on, and then game mode creative, just for a second, and then get some TNT. Okay, just get the one piece. Onto then this, I'm just going to destroy it. I'm going to do the same with the redstone torch I'm going to use to light it. Is it redstone torch to light it? It's not, it's just, no it is, okay. Right, so how many blocks across was that? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so it's 7 blocks across. Right. Okay, and we're just gonna fill that all in with the dirt we've got in our inventory, and however much. So I'll just bin this whole stack once I'm done, just so I'm not gaining resources I didn't rightfully collect. So it's 7 across. So it's just basically a 7 block thing. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, that's 8. But it's 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 by 8, it seems. Alright, we'll just call it 7 for simplicity. So I'm going to need to put 1 every 7 blocks. And then to the start and end of it, I'm not going to place TNT because then I will explode part of each of my houses, which is not ideal. Okay, just finish filling this in. I'll be so confused if I forget about this and at some point at a later date just mine this. Like, damn, why is there so much dirt going so far down? And then we'll chuck that, and then game mode survival. Okay, now back to survival. So yeah. So I'm gonna call it a 7. I'm gonna call it 7. So I need to go back to my other place, and I'm gonna dig out the tunnel very soon. But I'm just gonna. Well, actually, no, we can just do the maths here. We can do the maths. So if I go into my new place that I'm making, and then get up the screenshot of the old place as well once I'm in here. So I was saying it was going to be about here, right? So that's 231739. I'm just going to grab that. Something wanting access to my PC? Yeah, sure, it's just Java. It can have access. So 41278. So 41, which means, well, let's just get a calculator out on my phone and then we can figure this out. So it's going to be 231 take away 41 equals 190. So it's 190 blocks difference. Right, I could have easily worked that out in my head. I was just doing it on a calculator. There's 190 blocks difference. It's 190 blocks difference this way, which means then divide that by 7 means I'm going to need 27.14 pieces. We're going to call it 27. So I'm going to need 27 pieces going on the x-axis, and then the big one is 739 take away 278, which equals 461. Divide that by 7, which is going to be 65. So it was 27 plus 65. That means I'm going to need 92 blocks of TNT. Right, and then so I'm going to need 4 bits of sand for that. So 92 times 4 means I'm going to get 368 blocks of sand for it. So yeah, 92 blocks of TNT. I need to write that down on the note. So let me just get my notes on my phone. I know you can't see this, but I am currently just on my phone at the moment doing this. So Minecraft railcar, then 92 TNT, and I've already forgotten how much I was going to need in terms of sand. So it's 92 times 4, which is 368. And 368 sand. Cool. So I've got that written down, so I know exactly how much I need to collect, and all that stuff. So now I know what I got to do to make it. So 92 blocks of TNT, which is 368 blocks of sand, and that will make the pathway going down this way across and then up into here from my old place, and then we just get a nice little underground, cool little cave type trip through. And there is a possibility I'm not going to need all 92 because I might run to a cave system at some point, in which case I'm just going to bridge it over with just a block of my choosing. Probably going to be like stone because it'll look right underground. Probably like maybe cobblestone, that could look cool. In like a stone cave and have cobblestone doing it. But yeah, I know what I need to do now. So that's one of my next projects. I don't know if I want to do that first or if I want to finish this second floor. I probably want to go do something other than just building this house. I think I'm going to go mine the sand. So what I'm going to do is we're going to end this episode very soon. I'm going to go figure out where there's a bunch of sand, where there's a desert biome. Then I'm going to record another episode soon of me running to that biome. Then digging up all the sand that I need, which reminds me I'm going to need to take a lot of iron with me, not just 15. I don't have a lot of iron with me in this place. Maybe 15 will do, because that's 15 different shovels. So yeah, that should do for 360 blocks when they have durability. I don't have it written. What's the control to make it show durability? I don't remember. You know what, I can Google this as well. Iron shovel durability is 251. Yeah, so I'm going to need one full one and a bit, so that's fine. I already have maybe not 368, but I have a lot left. So yeah, I'm going to figure out where a desert biome is after this, then run there off recording, because it's probably not going to be interesting. Maybe I'll do it on recording. If I can think of something to chat about, I'll do it while recording. If I can't think of anything to chat about, I'll just do it while I'm not recording, and then we'll do that, get all the sand, then basically spawn in the TNT, and then I will show you all me getting rid of all that sand that I mined, as just basically saying, here's the resources that I mined for it. I've spawned it in. Now all those resources I mined are gonna get destroyed, but it's basically like they were going in to the crafting of what I'm making, if that makes sense. It makes sense in my head, but a lot of the things I've been saying this episode have made sense in my head and probably don't make sense to anyone else. But anyway, we are gonna call that an episode, because it's now coming up 28 minutes long, which is a long enough episode. We've just gone past the 27-minute mark, so call that it for this episode. So I really do hope you did enjoy. If you did, be sure to leave a like, subscribe if you haven't. Obviously I've got all my social media and stuff. I don't think, is this the right outro for these videos? I forget. I have like 3 different outros for all my different videos. It's weird, I know. I have different outros for different videos, but anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next episode.